Coach Dr. Wu here. 5 reasons our brain is going to keep us stuck. Number 1. The most primitive part of our brain functions to keep us alive. It's called the survival brain. So the survival brain is very primitive. It's not our higher mammalian, creative, brilliant human brain. So some of the things it does is going to be very interesting. Number 2. The brain likes to conserve its energy. So it likes to automate as many functions as possible. That is why we don't really have to think when we're brushing our teeth, and we don't really have to think as we're driving. The only problem with that is we may have many automated habits that are actually driving us around, maybe into the wrong parts of the town, or the wrong parts of our thinking, right? Or areas of our lives. Number 3, all behavior has a positive intention. That means that maybe during childhood, something traumatic happened or some huge loss happened. And in order to survive, your brain gave you some coping mechanisms, some ways of thinking, some ways of attaching meaning to an event so that you would survive. However, as an adult, these coping mechanisms may not be so healthy, and these coping mechanisms may actually be blocking you from your greater good at this point. Therefore, keeping us stuck. Number 4, all change is perceived by the survival brain as danger and a possible potential threat. So the survival brain likes things to be homeostatic. That means stable and familiar, right? That's okay, except that particular function of the survival brain may literally keep us in a toxic environment, a toxic relationship, a toxic work environment, a toxic situation. See how vital it is to even know about these things that the survival brain does, automatically? Number 5, it really is only when we understand and appreciate the survival brain and how it's so interconnected with the mind, body, and spirit, that then we can use the brilliant brain to navigate past these blocks, right, from the survival brain, so that we can actually reach the goals that we want, right? To do the creative things we want to do, right? To create, write that symphony, to write that poem, to write a book, to create a business as an entrepreneur, to have the best romantic relationship ever, to have the closest family and friend relationships ever, to have the most energetic and vibrant and healthy health, mind, body, and spirit ever, and also to maybe spiritually, grow, right? But we need the brilliant mind to do that. But if we're actually being automated, habituated, default from our survival brain, then we're going to remain stuck. And we don't want to be stuck. Hey, it's July 4th weekend, talking about freedom, right? Free from the things that have kept us stuck. And it's with this kind of understanding, this is what I love coaching. So contact me so we can get unstuck and into the freedom and into the higher desires, brilliant, creative things, noble things we want to do. CoachDrWu.com. You are blessed, and you can become free. We do not have to stay stuck. Woohoo! Freedom. You are blessed. Shalom. Peace. Blessed and free. Whom the sun sets free is free indeed. We are free.